Hi, good morning, all.
Good morning.
Yeah, yeah. So in the query designer, today we are discussing query designer. In the query designer, few concepts are very important. Every interview they will ask you. Okay. So these are very important. So 5 into 5 means variables and processing types and it. So here variables are very important. Without variable, there is no Bex query in the real time. Maximum 99% we have to create one variable at least, okay, in the real time. So here we having 5 into 5 means 5 variables and 5 processing types. Okay, without a variable, I can't create processing type. Okay, without processing type, I can't create variable. Both are interdependent. Without a variable, we cannot create processing type. Without processing type, I can't create variable. So each and every query, okay, we have to use at least, okay, characteristic value variable, text variable, formula, anything we need to use it. So it will give the better performance. Dynamically, it will restrict the data and it will display the data. Okay. So these concepts are very important in this. And one more thing is this one, okay? We have to handle through ABAP logic like MTD, YTD things, MTD, YTD, QTD, okay? So the MTD means month to date, year to date, quarter to date, okay? This we will handle through ABAP logic, okay? So every interview they will ask about these concepts. Every interview. If you attend the interview, they will ask about this question. Customer exit. Did you involve to write the customer exit? and what scenario you involve like this, they will ask. Every interview they will ask. Okay, very important this concept. And also like no RKF, CKF, if you attend 10 interviews, at least they will ask 9 interviews. RKF and CKF, new selection, new formula. These things they will ask every interview. At least like no out of 10, 9 interviews they will ask these questions. This question and also customer exit they will ask every interview. And conditions exceptions. So conditions exceptions, I can expect out of 10 entries, we can expect like no 6 or 7. Some people like no filters they will ask. Out of 10 interviews, they will ask at least 6 or 7 filters. What is static filter and what is dynamic filter? Success. So they will ask this also 6 times out of 10. Okay. Cells out of 10, 1 or 2 interest, they will ask cells. Okay, these concepts are very, very, very important. So at least we can spend by using this query designer 15 minutes in the interview. 15 minutes or 10 minutes, minimum 10 to 15 minutes we can spend if we are thoroughly. Okay, we'll go one by one. Okay, RKF. What is RKF? RKF is restricted key figure. Restricted key figure. So where we will create this one. So by using RKF, we can restrict the key figure. We can restrict the key figure. We can restrict the key figure based on the characteristic value. Characteristic values. Okay. So how we will restrict the by using RKF we are saying right. So we can restrict the key figure. Key figure means what? Amount, quantity, revenue. Like okay, we can restrict the key figure. So we don't have control on key figure. We don't have control on key figure in this situation based on the characteristic value. Example here, I'll give how, which key figure we are restricting. I'm restricting the amount. I'm restricting the amount. What is the characteristic value? Characteristic value is company code 1000. Wherever my company code is 1000, it has to display amount. So in the report level, we having different company codes, 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000, like this we have it. So many company codes are there, but I am not responsible for all company codes. I am responsible for only 1000 company code. So I want to see only amount for 1000 company code dynamically. Then we'll see how to create this back query. We'll see. So first of all, okay, right? First you add this project. Once you add this project, we need to search for our info area. What is our info area? Example, I am taking this year. Which one? Okay, just I am giving general name. So this is how we will create the Bex query in the report level. Almost, so in real time on top of composite provider, we are creating. Every interview they will ask, okay, how to create. So you can see the look like no once you create Bex query like this. First we need to go sheet definition. So here nothing will be there in the columns and rows pre-characteristic. We have to go in left side as well, info provider. So what is my info provider on top of what is the query Bex query name? This is the Bex query technical name. So you can see here also general ZCPRKFQ. This is the Bex query name. Text is this one. Description of this Bex query this one.
అన్నా
Yeah.
నా స్క్రీన్ విజిబుల్ గా లేదన్నా.
Okay, sorry. Can you see now?
Yes, Anu.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, see, in the query designer, we having these are the concepts. Okay. RKF, CKF, new selection, new formula. So these are all the concepts. Okay. Okay. Every interview they will ask, RKF, CKF, new selection, new formula. At least out of 10 questions, 9 questions they will ask. Okay. 9 interviews they will ask. Okay. And the conditions, exceptions, out of 10 interviews, they will ask 8 times. Okay, for ten interviews. And if you go to variables, each and every interview, they will ask about variables. Okay, they will ask how many types of variables, how many types of processing types. Okay, one interview question. What is the use of customer exit? Which scenario you return the customer exit? This is like, no, every interview question they will ask. This customer exit, every interview question they will ask. Okay. And this RKF, CKF, every interview they will ask. Okay, mostly. Okay, this one. This type of. They will include all four and they will ask the difference. Sometimes they will ask like, no, what is the difference between RKF and CKF? They will ask like, no, what is the difference between RKF and new selection? What is the difference between CKF and new formula? Okay, they will ask like, no, what is the difference between condition and exceptions? I think you guys already listen many interviews. Okay, so you know, right? What questions they will ask in the Bex query level. Remember all those things and ready for mock interview. Okay, so I'm explaining about RKF. RKF means restricted key figure. So R means restricted key figure. KF means key figure. By using RKF, we can restrict the key figure based on the characteristic value. Oh, here, what is the key figure? The key figure is this one. Key figure is amount. Clear, right? What is the characteristic value? This is the characteristic value. Company code value is 1000. Characteristic info object is this one. Company code value is 1000. Here what we mention? Characteristic value, not characteristic info object. I mentioned characteristic value. So company under the company code, we having these are the values. What are the values? 1000, 2000, 3000. These are the values. Okay. I want to see only in the report level. Whenever my company code 1000, that I want to see the amount. Or else company code or anything. Sales are. So let's see. I'm using it. So initially it will be blank. After creating the Bex query, it will be blank. Okay, this is the technical name of this Bex query and this is the description. On top of this composite product, we created the Bex query. That's why I given like no same form. You can go see definition initially. Here columns, which KPIs involved. So in the real time, they will ask KPI, key performance indicator. Key performance indicator means like key figures only. How many key figures are involved? They will ask like no high level, how many KPIs they are used in the report level. So you can tell them like how many key figures are they using. So after using these two, yes, we are using two KPIs in my report. That is like amount and quantity. You can say like that. Okay. And now I will drag and drop this one and we'll see. Okay. Now I will save. And whatever you don't know, whatever you don't want to analyze, those you can keep into the pre-characteristic level. Whatever you want to analyze the report, okay, that and all you can keep rows. Okay, remaining key figures you can keep into the columns. At one time, you can bring all this. Okay. And saving it. Okay. So now I'm opening window R, Excel. I typed into my system window R. When you click on window R, run will come. Window R. Then type Excel. Click OK. Excel is opening. Once you open the Excel, go to Analysis tab. Okay, generally you don't have this Analysis tab in your Excel when you open it. And click on Insert Data Source. Okay, click on this Select Data Source for Analysis. Click on Skip. Click on Connections. Okay, which system we are using? This system. Okay, what is my Bex query? Enter your password. What is my this one? Technical name. Always we need to search by technical name. Don't search by okay text. So we can search it, but don't confuse it. Technical name will be unique. So this is the technical name. This is the description. You can see. So double click. Okay, it's good. See here, this is the initially it is showing. So which we are using in the Bex query level, you can see, observe it. Sales organization and amount and quantity. I have used many objects, but it is not displaying. You can see, compare it. Sales organization and amount and quantity I can able to see. So here you can see sales organization and also here this is text. I don't want to see text. So select this one and go here. I want to see only key. So you can select this option. And so this under like no characteristic properties will come. Select this properties, characteristic properties. These are characteristic info object properties. These are key figure info object properties. Little differ for that this one because this is a characteristic and this is a key figure. Little properties will be differ. Okay, now once you do any changes in the Bex query level and save it, and now here we need to reset the data source. So now you don't see like no keys again. Okay, so now I can see only this one. Okay, sales allocation. Now this is how much total overall result. So if I want to drill down based on the year wise, I can drill down it, add to rows. Are you getting me? So I don't want to see result for every record. I don't want to see every record. I can see overall result. I don't want to see every year result. In that case, what we need to do? Select our calendar year. Where is the calendar year? This one. So I'm selecting it. So here, go to here, edit, and you can select it never. And just to save it. Now I'm refreshing again. So once you refresh, again we need to add calendar year because it will go to the initial. Again we need to add calendar year. Where is calendar year? So now I'm adding it. Now I don't see any total. So I can see overall result. Every record it will not have result. Subset result it will not show. Why? Because I change it to never. This option. Clear? Huh? This is result output format, bro. Initially it was like no always display. Now never. Clear, right?
Yes.
Yeah, in the same way, if you want to understand plant, so you want to understand the report based on the plant wise. So I'm clicked on plant. I can see plant. See here, I can able to see plants. Plant wise, individually. Okay, how much? how much stock is available, particular P1 plant, P10 plant. So that you can see it based on the year. So sales are 1000, sales are 2000. And okay, how many sales are there? Only two. Okay, now I want to see only 1000 sales are. How you will see? Double click. Now I can see only. See here I clicked on and it is automatically created filter. See 1000. We do some activities here and automatically it is creating a filter button. Understood? If you want to remove that filter, here right click, filter by member. Same symbol, whatever you can see symbol, that symbol you go there. Now select this as well. Clear, this one? Now you can add and you can remove as well. Right click, filter by member, and you can remove. And this time I will go for 2000. Clear, right? That also you can
Yeah,
do.
clear.
That also you can do and double click as well. Now I'm double clicking. So 2000 is there, double click. Automatically it is set the filter. So here I'm not doing any changes. Automatically it is changing it. So here I want to keep it only keys. Right click and whatever you do activity here. So whatever you are doing always right. I don't want to do never here. I will keep here only. So right click and go to members and I will keep only keys. Correct, na? Same activity we can do there and here also. SAP given this many options. So now some people will ask like, no, I want to see 2000 for all the entries. Fourth line, fifth line, sixth line also. In that scenario, how we will do it? And select this one and go to analysis design and go to cross tab and repeat members. Yeah. Now you can see all the numbers there. Clear, boss?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So now we'll see one by one option. Okay. So what is the archive? How we will create the archive? That we will see it. Okay. Now I will keep it like everything. So select all objects at one time. Okay. One by one select control, click one by one characteristic info object, control. So at one time I can change this overall result. I can change it overall result at one time only. So like this, I can change it. And if you want to see complete how many objects are there, you can click this option, maximize. I don't see other options. Rows or columns, I don't see it now. See here, if you want to keep big screen, you can maximize it. And if you want to search any object, you don't want, so in the real time might be 200 objects would be there. Then how you will get? Searching is now. Okay. Generally it will highlight, but it is not working here. So in real time, so when I type, automatically it will highlight it. Okay. Here it is not working this property. So like this, you can do it. Okay. And you can go where we can create the restricted key figures, RKF, restricted key figures. Left side, I am minimizing it in the info product tab. Okay, here we have a option reusable components. So here right click and now I have a option restricted key figure. Remember this option. And now I will be giving RKF. Okay. Select already in use. Okay. If you are giving same technical name, it will not allow. Okay. Now what we need to do, go to selections. So now selections, what we have to do, what is our intention? We need to drag and drop our amount. Okay, we need to drag and drop our amount. So drag and drop amount in the selection part. Okay, now you can see amount. So what is the definition of RKF? We can restrict the key figure. I'm restricting this amount based on the characteristic value. What is the characteristic value? I'm dragging the sales on. Right click and restrict. Again restrict. Now, how many values are there under this? 1000 and 2000 would be there. Let me select 1000. Okay. Now, click OK in the bottom. Okay, bottom OK. And save it. Now go to Bex query. After you save this one, ZRKF. Now you can see here, all you can see it. Okay. Here you can see reusable component. Okay, now you can see. And I'm just dragging drop here. Okay, now you can see save. Now you can save it. Now you can refresh it. Go to analysis tab and you can refresh it. Select our query and now you can refresh data source, reset data source. Okay, click OK. Now, what is this? You can see we restricted for 2000, right? I can see 2000 amount here. This column is different, okay? This column is different. In this real time, you assume like 1000, 2000, 3000, 5000. Many records would be there. Amount also, every record would be there. 10 million records are there. Assume 10 million records are there. So I'm responsible for only sales are 2000. I'm responsible. I'm the manager for sales arc 2000. I want to see only 2000 sales arc. So in that case, I requested to developer create a RKF wherever we having 2000, that values we have to display. That value only has to display. Remaining should not display. See, now you can see only that value I'm seeing it. Even if you have 10 millions data also, I can see only 2000 value. No need to see it, right? And if you drag and drop plant, if you drag and drop plant, now you can see, okay, where sales are 2000, there I can see the amount. Here amount is there. I can see, I will ignore it. Simply I will ignore these values. I will not analyze. I can, wherever I can see values, RKF, I can see simply this one. Simply I can analyze for my reporting. I am responsible for only sales are to 2000. So that is the way I am saying only these values I restricted and I will analyze only this is the my report. Okay. So I can tell to my boss, okay, in this plant we having these values, this plant, this much stock, this much amount is there from our, that is my roles and responsibility. I need to report to my boss, right? So they will give based on this, they will analyze and they will report to their manager. Clear, right? I don't want to see all the values in the real time. So if you restrict to only particular plant, then it will show only that particular plant only. Other plants it will not display. So now I will change the characteristic. Okay. Now I will double click this one and now I will show. Okay. Now I will go to selection. I'll remove this sales arc. Complete. I will remove this sales arc. Okay, right click and remove this one. I will add a characteristic info object like plant. I will add only plant. Where is the plant? Okay, I will drag and drop plant. So now I will right click and I will restrict to only which one? M16. I'll restrict. Okay. Okay. Now we can see only plant M16. Save. Save. So in the report also we'll drag and drop. Instead of sales are, I'll keep plant. I'll keep plant. I'll save it. Now you can refresh it. Okay. So you clear, right? So now you can see only this plant is just keep it like only key. Just keep it only keys, not text. So now you can see many plants are there. Many plants are there. Okay, almost 25 plants are there. So I can see value only for sales are, this I need to change the description as well. If you want to change the description, you can go and you can change it. You can change it sales. Okay. Plant. What is the plant? M16. For understanding. Okay. I'll save. So you can do the changes here. Just reset the data source. You will get it. So every time it is coming keys. Okay. We need to do it like this. Okay. Now the description is changed. You can see. Now plant is saying, okay, plant M16 only displaying. Remaining values I don't want to look it. So I am responsible for only this plant. Clear, right? RKF features. In the separate column, it will display only whatever you restricted that value display. Instead of checking all the columns. Clear, right?
As
Okay, now one more difference I will show you. Okay, this is RKF, right? So I'm again going to create another report on top of this same info provider. So this is the complete provider. I'm creating one more report. Okay, one more report. Okay, I'm giving ZRKF underscore 004. Okay, this is another example. Example of RKF. Okay, now click on it. Go to info provider. Same info provider. Still I can see this one, old one only. Still I can see this one. That means for other query also it is showing RKF. So RKF is a global. Okay. They will ask you RKF is a global. RKF is a global and virtual object. Virtual object. So it will not store physically. It will not store the data physically. Just it is a virtual object. Okay. Global means, so for example, we have a complete product. What is the complete product? This is the complete product, ZCP001. So ZCP underscore 001. This is the complete product. On top of this, having 100 queries. 100 queries. 100 queries. 100 queries we created. Assume like that. Okay. 100 queries created. Now, for one query, created one RKF check, one RKF. Okay, for one query, created one RKF and using. Okay, so what about remaining? What about remaining? What about remaining? 99 queries. Can see here example. So this is the CP complete product. On top of this, we having 100 queries. We can create, right? So this is the complete product. I can create 100 queries also, right? As of now, I can see three only. So you can create 100 queries or 1000 queries also as your wish. Okay, like this you can go and create it. Okay, create na. It is possible only. This is on top of complete product. I can create 100 queries. Okay. So in one query, I created RKF. Remaining 99 queries also RKF is available. That's what I am trying to say. So just created RKF. This same RKF available for new Bex query as well. So this is new Bex query, right? 4. This is another example. Here also I can use. I created RKF into other one, but I can able to see here also. Got this point? This is the interview question, boss. So once you create RKF, once create RKFs, so it is a global. Okay. So one we are creating RKF in one query and using into one query. So what about remaining 99 queries? So remaining 99 queries also, if you want to use, you can use it. That is RKF. So that is why we are calling as a RKF is a global. Clear, right? This is interview question, boss. If you don't clear, just tell me. I'm saying that this is a complete product. On top of this complete product, we having 100 queries. Only one query we created RKF. This query I have created RKF. Remaining 99 queries also same RKF is available. If you want, you can use them. If you don't want, you don't want to use. Don't use. Clear, na? That is reusable. Only one time we will create. That is called as like no, we are saying RKF is a global. RKF is a global and it is a virtual object. Virtual object means it will not store data physically. Clear, right?
Clear.
Okay. Now I am going to new selection. I am going to create new selection. Okay. New selection also same, boss. New selection also same as it is. Okay, by using new selection also same thing. Okay, both are same. Only difference is only difference is only difference is only difference is this one. Only difference is this one. RKF is a global and new selection is local. So I'm going to create new selection that I cannot use 99 queries. This is once I create new selection that is only relevant to that query only. Okay, and let me remove and I am going to create new selection. Okay, don't save. Fine. Okay, now I am going to create new query. So in this query I will create, okay, new selection. Okay, new selection. Okay, this is new query boss. So you need to click info product. This is new query. So nothing will be there here. Okay. Now drag and drop amount. Example. Okay. Here I will drag and drop plant. Okay. I'm dragging the plant. So I will drag and drop day and year. Okay. You can select multiple at one time. So you can move them as well. Okay. And I'm saving it. Okay. I'm